Hello, Blackhawks Nation. Welcome to Blackhawks Daily, your favorite recap of the daily buzz around your Chicago Blackhawks. I'm your host, PJ. Thank you for joining us in uplifting and supporting the Hawks during their centennial season. I can't believe it's already here. Lots to cover. We're not going to cover much today because I got to tell you, it's been a little bit rough. It's going to be a very short one today. Normally we do 4 topics. We will go over 4 topics. First topic being an apology, right? I've put out 65 videos in anticipation of coming up to our glorious start of the season. I went overseas, and coming back from overseas, I got to tell you that the government shutdown can cause some real pain when traveling internationally. And then on top of that, I came home with a really bad head cold that blossomed into full-blown bronchitis. So I couldn't even really speak until yesterday. So, that's awesome. I'm on the mend, but I want to let you guys know I'm alive. I haven't forgotten about you. It just sucks, right? We've been waiting so long for this launch and not even be able to cover the first week blows. Not that the first week was all that much to talk about or to write home about, but we had some good and some bad. I'm going to try to go over a lot more of that in depth tomorrow with some quick hits. So we're going to cover that tomorrow, and hopefully progressive, the Z-Pack will do its job, and I'll get a lot better. But looking forward to sharing all that stuff with you guys. So moving on from there, just real quick, coming up this week, we have a game tonight. So I'm recording this on Sunday. Obviously, this is playing on Monday. We have a game tonight against the Mammoth at 7:30. Us being 0-2-1 heading in, they are 1-1-0. We have 4 games over this week. There's going to be a lot to talk about, which is awesome. So again, tonight the Mammoth at home at the UC. We got a quick road trip down I-55 for an 8:30 p.m. puck drop against the hated Blues, and then back home for the next 2, a 7:30 p.m. Game Friday night against Vancouver, boo, and 6 p.m. tilt against Anaheim on Sunday at the UC. All 3 home games will be available on CHSN and other channels that we talked about. Wednesday's game, interestingly, is going to be available on TNT and apparently HBO Max. That's the first time I heard of that one, but that's what the peeps have been telling me. So after that, tomorrow, with Tuesday, we're going to go over the match with Mammoth and hopefully celebrating our first win of the season, our first win overall, Blashill's first win. I hope it cures a lot of ills. We'll be going over that game in details, doing our usual studs and duds. We'll talk about what worked, what didn't, things to look out for. Going to enjoy sharing that with you guys for sure. We'll also be going over the last 3 games briefly and a bit more into that awesome Centennial season opening celebration at the UC that happened this past weekend. The game didn't end the way that we wanted, but the celebration was amazing nonetheless, and something that we definitely want to dive into because it was really freaking cool. So definitely want to talk about that tomorrow as well. And then lastly, I just wanted to drop a couple of positives, right? I know, me first starting talking about this season, we're 0-2-1. That's not where we want it to be. But let's talk about a couple of positives already as takeaways thus far this year. We're very early in the season, but we've shown a couple of things already. We've shown some tenacity. So in each of the 3 games this season, we've entered the final period, tied 2-2. Now, we've lost the game in the third, or OT in Boston, unfortunately. But to me, that shows that we're matching energy and we're matching effort well for the first 40 minutes. I think that that's a positive, and hopefully Blashill and the other coaches can get us over the top starting tonight against the Mammoth. Frank Nazar happened to score the very first goal of the entire NHL season, which is really, really cool. So his coming out party is in full effect. And in fact, he leads the team with 5 points so far this year. It's been awesome seeing his effort on the ice. Bedard looks fast. He looks very fast. And he's also on a point per game pace. So that bodes well for us as well. So these 2 guys really showing up well. But there's also another player that's on a point per game pace. And who was that? Turbo Teravainen. He's just rocking it out. And Renzel got his first goal as well. All awesome stuff. These are all things that we can build upon, obviously. One thing that I would love to see the team work on more, a little bit better focus coming from the D-line, right? Levshinov looks lost at times, and it's probably why he was a healthy scratch last game. But his ceiling is so high that hopefully he can get his head in the game. So just a couple of takeaways for us to think about, as we're heading into the season. 0-2-1's not the best record, but we do have some positives already that we can kind of glom onto and ride for a while. So I'm really excited about that. So again, I'm sorry. There's only so much I can kind of handle in regards to a lot of talking right now. I'm going to rest up tonight. Hopefully tomorrow will be even better. But that is a wrap for today, Blackhawks Nation. If you're new here, please remember to like and subscribe. If you are subscribed, thank you very much for your support, and also for sharing about the channel. For all my repeat offenders, in the comment section, we're going to get back to the comment section this week, of course, because you guys, again, your insights are just freaking brilliant all the time. Please keep those comments coming. Love building this community with you guys. Thank you for checking out the Blackhawks Daily Download every weekday, as long as I'm alive, as we celebrate this original six team, the best team in hockey. Maybe the record doesn't show that right now, but we are the best team in hockey with the best fans in all of sports in the best freaking city in the world. So I really appreciate it. I'm PJ, and I'm going to see you next time on the Blackhawks Daily.